Today I'm going to show off an awesome 6-watch Casio collection for under £250. Let's get into it! Yes, and welcome to the Mad Watch Collector Show. Today I'm going to give you my favourite Casio collection for around 250 smackers. Now, if I didn't have any Casios, which would mean I get a lot more space in the study, but if I had to start from scratch again, these are the 6 Casios I would definitely have, and really, I wouldn't need any more. Whatever. Shut up, you. But in this collection, I'm going to cover every scenario I would need in my life for wearing a watch. Casio always proves, time after time, you don't have to spend a hell of a lot of money to own not only a good watch, but a good watch collection. Buckle up. Are you Casio collection ready? Let's go. So with this collection, I thought I would leave out a couple of no-brainers that I usually always recommend. That is the CA53W, the calculator watch Marty McFly wore in Back to the Future 2. That's my favourite Casio of all time, but we'll forget about that one. And we'll forget about one of my favourite beta Casios, the W86. That is unfortunately... it's pretty discontinued now. These ones today are going to be very readily available online, and you can buy this whole collection today right now. First of all, this watch has been with me for a long time. Still got the same battery in it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the A158. Now, a lot of people tend to dismiss this watch thinking, oh, it's just an F91W that's a bit silver. Well, even though it does have similarities to the face of an F91W, it is definitely a different design, sort of like its steel cousin. Well, I say steel, the case is actually resin, but we do have a stainless steel strap. And that, well, you call strap stroke bracelet, is one of the most comfortable Casio budget straps you can buy on the market. Apparently, this one doesn't even pull a lot of arm hair. I mean, I wouldn't know, but still. This watch has very basic functions, but to me, it is the ultimate retro 80s looking watch the youngsters think is cool, as well as the oldies think is cool. Yes, it's only about 34 millimeters in diameter, and it may not be the best watch for a guy with, what, an 8-inch wrist, but for me with a 6.5-inch wrist, it looks great. Yes, the backlight is laughable, but we are going full 80s, people. I can wear this watch in a lot of situations. Well, I've championed this a lot in the past as well. It's the only analog watch in the whole collection. It's the MRW-800H, an awesome tactical looking watch that looks far more than the 20-odd pounds it actually costs. This watch is completely made of resin, rubber. We do have an actually working bezel. It is just friction based, but it's nice and smooth. This watch is 100 meters water resistant, and there is an argument you could have a full collection of MRWs, as there are a lot of different variants. Recently I reviewed this lovely patina looking one, but I really still do love the original. This watch is comfortable, lightweight, and cheap enough. If it does break, we can buy another one. The collection's looking great already. Next up, a couple of AEs. Yes, if Casio has done a watch that has AE in the reference, more often than not, it's going to have 2 fantastic attributes. 1, it's going to be at least 100 meters of water resistance, and 2, it's going to have a 10-year battery life. The first one is the digital watch you can see from space, the AE 1500. Definitely the best digital screen, or most legible screen, Casio make at this price point. I was really surprised at how well this watch did wear on my wrist. For anyone with those aging eyeballs, this is a must for you, and it is a great beta watch. One that, yes, does resemble a GShock at times, but with a digital display like that, it is no wonder why this has got a bit of a cult status now. Still under the £30 mark, still a cracking buy. I'm all for it. The other one, well, it's got a bit more cult status, the AE 1200, otherwise known as the Casio Royale, due to it semi-looking a little-ish like a digital Seiko reference from a James Bond movie. This watch, well, it's probably the best value for money watch Casio does. Yes, it may look a little bit overcomplicated with the amount of windows in this watch, but that's what makes it cool. It's also at a decent size. It's going to look good on most wrists. I love the symmetry of the pushers, that are really big and fat, by the way. 100 meters water resistance, 10 years battery life, world time, stopwatch, countdown timer, all the good stuff, decent LED backlight. I've got several references of this watch, and it's no wonder. It's brilliant.
Could you just click that like button, please? It really helps the channel. Thank you.
Now the last two Casios, well, they are G-Shocks. And if I had to get rid of all of them, these are the two G-Shocks I would want to keep or rebuy. Yes, you may be spending the most amount of money out of all of these watches, but the GWM5610U is very much getting close to my favorite Casio of all time. Not only does this bad boy look like the very first one that came out in 1983, it has multi-band 6, that's atomic timing, and it is solar powered. We've got 200 meters of water resistance, world time, stopwatch, countdown timer, all the alarms you need. This is probably the digital watch I wear the most. What is the first G-Shock I should ever buy? It is always this one. That is the benchmark. My sixth and final choice is probably the best G-Shock for an average to slightly smaller wrist. We are talking about the G9000 MUDMAN. Now this watch was created for rally drivers. Just like, no, not like me at all. But the MUDMAN means there is nothing getting in this case. Yes, it still has 200 meters of water resistance, but no mud, no sand, nothing is getting inside the module with this watch. Probably the most indestructible G-Shock. But I absolutely love the design of this thing. The great red pushers. The backlight is very special because not only do you light up the LCD display, you also light up the screen around it. Very helpful in the nighttime. The only downside it has is the buttons. Pushing those buttons is quite an effort, even more so the light button in the front. That is the trade-off at that time, because it's almost around 15 years old, but it just looks so good, doesn't it? And whilst it does look different than a G-Shock Square, there are still similarities to it to make it look like a Casio or G-Shock. This watch was discontinued a long time ago. However, they obviously made a lot of them, and you can still buy them on Amazon right now. They are £69. I can't believe they're still around. You need to snap one of these up before it's too late. So there you go, 6 fantastic Casios that I think everybody should own at least one time in their lives. I'd love to know in the comments below, which is your favorite of the 6? Do you have 1 or 2 of these? Do you have all of them? And if we were gonna go to a 10 watch collection, so that's 4 more spaces in the watch box, what 4 more Casios would you add to it? Because with the amount Casio have made over the years, we could be here a long time. Yes, Casio Corner is back, and we have got to say a big thanks to J. Pete 1973. Now, has he bought this on a bet, or did he actually want to buy it? This is the GAV01. It's the new G-Shock design that reminds me of a burnt cookie, but in this colorway, it looks more like your bad bacteria seen under a microscope. J. Pete loves it, and that is all that counts. Thank you so much for tagging me in, my friend. If you want to be on the next Casio Corner, all you gotta do, find me on Instagram here and tag me in on one of your Casio posts, because who knows, next time the star of the show could be you. Thank you so much for watching till the end. If you want a bit more of the Mad Watch Collector, just click there and join. But if I've got you for a few more minutes, and I think I have, go on, click this one. You'll love it. You will love it. Well, if you like this, you love this one. Spent a bit more time on this one than this one. But, ooh, I haven't reviewed this yet. Can you guess what it is? Anyway, click it. You'll love it. Go on, click it.